went to one of them women's marches and we had a lot in common. It was unbelievable. These women were fighting for the right to become the men they've always hated. Just walking around with their shirts off, fucking whoever, not worried about the kid. I'm like, are y'all feminists or fuckboys? What is this shit?
Guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. Women really have their work cut out for them if they want to date. If they want to date a quality man. And the reason why I say that is because now it has become so popular to have high body counts and to be part of the group that will sleep with anyone and do anything with anybody at any point in time, multiple times, to the point that you embarrass yourself. Well, that's popular now. Now that is fully accepted. And so when men come back around, they say, we do not think you can, be a good partner to someone and fall in love and stay with them and find them, desirable if you've had 20, 30, 40, 70, 300 men by the time you're in your 20s. Can you blame them? Originally, this is my thumbnail. She proves why women shouldn't date like men. This was going to be my original thumbnail, but I didn't think you guys would recognize me changing up the font and the color like I always do. But the 300 body count. So this is a video that a bunch of you guys sent to me, and it's from The Cut. And this is where men try to guess the body count of women, and they all get it wrong. And this just shows you that, number one, you can't tell a woman's body count based on her looks. But number two, you can't tell by profession. And number three, all of them could be lying. And that's where we are right now. Because a lot of women will embrace the body count, but a lot of them, when they can't date and when they find they have struggles after embracing the body count, they start lying about the body count. So we have to take all of this with a grain of salt. If it's true that for women should double or triple it, this one gal had a very active decade. So I'm going to be doing the full video over here on Locals. If you're on Rumble or YouTube, you'll get the cut down version just to make it shorter for you guys because it's an 11-minute video, and I know some of you don't like hour-long videos. For those of you on Locals, I'll do the extended cut. So depending on where you watch it, you can get the shortened or lengthened version. Let's jump right into this. I'm going to edit this into the main video. Guys, don't forget to join me over on betterbachelor.locals.com. This weekend, we are going to be having movie night. It's going to be Saturday night at the movies. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the U.S. There is a link to find the movies in your time zone. We're going to be doing V for Vendetta and History of the World Part 1. That's going to be 8 p.m. Saturday, which is tomorrow. So make sure to join over there for movie night. We have drinks. We share memes. We just make fun of everything, watch a couple of movies, although I talk over the most of it, so I turn on subtitles so you can enjoy that. But make sure to join us on betterbachelor.locals.com for movie night tomorrow night.
How many baby daddies you got?
3. Here's a list.
I'm going, 300? What type of OnlyFans model is this?
We got a virgin in the midst.
Okay, then there's a 16. 16 might be average, unless you're a hoe. Are all these numbers going with somebody, or did y'all give me more numbers then?
There's 2 floaters in there.
Ah, I hate that.
Let's go get our gals.
All right. Now, if you go back and look at them, there's still very high body counts for these girls. Yes, there is one with a body count of 0. There's one with 2. Once you get beyond that, those numbers start getting really big really quick. But let's meet the contestants, shall we?
I'm going to guess her body count is 4.
Some of these numbers are not real. I mean, I'm just maybe guessing 300 plus that would be difficult.
I think he said his name was Bob. Bob is so vanilla. Bob he's probably my age. He might even be younger than me. Bob has been married with 3 kids. He has no idea what the real world is like anymore. Looking at 300, man, there's so many girls out there that left 300 in the dust in their early 20s.
Anyway, so you want to guess, because I'm wasting time, because I'm nervous. 16. Yeah.
16? Okay.
I'll just give you a 2. Here you go.
Thank you.
2. Just what you're giving off.
What I'm giving
Doesn't give off a high number.
Hi, what's your name?
My name's Sapphire.
Sapphire. Ooh, Sapphire. Honestly, Sapphire sounds like a name.
Yeah.
Do you have an OnlyFans?
Of course she does. She's got the pink hair. Of course she has an OF.
What does her physical appearance give you? What kind of vibes?
Ferociously attractive. Is that okay? Sorry. What were you asking?
Bob is so nervous. And the weird thing is, Bob is the guy that would, he's the guy that's probably the politician that's like, oh, we need to make sure to, push women's issues up, and they have no problems being held back. We need to support them more. That's Bob.
How often do you color your hair?
Every 2 or 3 months.
A girl that changes up her hairstyle pretty often usually indicates some underlying stuff. I don't want to say like mentally unstable, but like they typically get around a little bit more, so.
He's not wrong necessarily. They do definitely have some issues. And she's got ink up and down her arm, and it's not even one big connected sleeve. It's just a bunch of miscellaneous crap, like a boy's bathroom stall wall with Sharpies.
Okay.
What's your sexual orientation?
Bisexual.
Bisexual. So do boys and girls count for your body count?
Yeah.
Ooh, that raises the bar. So I'm gonna guess 70.
I'll go 70.
70.
You got somebody in there?
This will be my 3rd and 4th babies.
You're gonna be at least a 1.
Are you more comfortable because you know I'm pregnant?
Definitely. I'm more used to being around women who are clearly committed already.
Oh, Bob. Oh, Bob, don't let the mom, the mom outfit. Don't let the corduroy skirts fool you, my friend.
Committed to making babies, or what part of me is committed?
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Are your other 2 children from the same dad?
No.
Okay. Now I've made you angry. I'm sorry.
How many baby daddies you got?
3.
Okay, so you like sex. No shade, no judgment.
Notice she's also got the random tattoos here on her arm, and she also had them on her thighs as well, if you notice.
I'm gonna go with 16.
What kind of porn do you watch?
CNC,
What's CNC?
consensual non-consent.
What's that mean?
Play rape. Yeah. But it's all consensual.
I love He's like, say what?
Okay.
There was a study, I think I mentioned this one time. There was a study where 30 or 40 or 50% of all the porn watched by women on the internet was like rape fantasy stuff. She statistically falls into that, it seems. And she got, what'd she say, 3 baby daddies, and she's got number 4 and 5 or 5 and 6 on the way. Jesus, no pullout game.
Okay, I'm at 83.
9. If you have 2 children already, it seems like there wouldn't be a great deal of extra spare time to have too many more. Nice to meet you.
Bob's rationing there was, well, if she's a mother of like 5, when is she going to find time to go out and party and do all this body count stuff? Not realizing, again, that you can just jump on a dating app, do some swiping, and while the kids are upstairs asleep, old boy's going to roll in, ring the doorbell, and before you know it, her ankles are tucked behind her head.
You seem well put together. You don't give off like post vibes. I'm gonna go with 9. 9.
Now, what's interesting about this gal, and I'll mention this, again, she's heavy set, but she's also got wide hips. She's got a bigger chest. Those are things that guys like. They do like the kind of the hourglass figure. She's very homely looking. She's got glasses. She looks, and her hair's in a bun. She looks like a nerd.
4. I'm getting this vibe like you're not gonna.
Although she, again, has the arm tattoos, covered in tattoos.
Mess with anybody just for entertainment. You would want to, be meaningful, I guess.
You're strictly dickly.
Mostly.
Dickly. 300 plus. This is not, okay? I still left me after giving you 300.
I'm not offended.
Okay, good. She looks really innocent, but then she looks like she ain't.
Now look at this. This gal's got a large chest. Her top is cut down to where you see just about every inch of cleavage you could without a nipple falling out of this. She's pretty. She's got the girl next door, curls in her hair, very short miniskirt.
It's the titties out for me. The titties is outside.
How old are you?
18.
18.
She like her body. She obviously like her titties. She got on a skirt and her titties out. Okay? That means she probably like to bust it open a little bit. Bring me 16.
2.
300 plus. Why not?
Why?
It's the crystals. And it's the chest tat.
I'm gonna go with 1. I think you might be that defy expectations type of person.
Now, I don't know if you guys have taken a guess, but I'd say take a guess now. Again, let me move this back a couple of frames. So now, again, this guy, this is his guess, but we've got girl in the blue jeans and a little bit thicker. She knows how to twerk. She's pansexual. She's got 2 on her. The pink-haired girl with nice figure, very curvaceous, but pink hair and tattoos. This guy gave her 70. Who knows what she's actually got? The woman that's got 3 baby daddies and 5 kids, he gave her 16. Then you got kind of frumpy, slightly overweight, but most of her weight is in her chest and her hips. Asian girl with the glasses and the bun. Then you got the girl that looks like a club girl, all cleavage and short skirt, very pretty Asian. And then you got the I don't know if I'd call it a hood rat or club rat or, to me, I guess that's supposed to be like the lo-fi. I think they call it a lo-fi girl. To me, she reminds me of like the Cholo girls. I don't even know if that's the right name for them, but like the Latina. Hey, you got a problem with me? Okay, that's what she looks like to me. I said take your guesses. Now, some of them were fake numbers, but again, if you look at these women, would you look at one and say, okay, she's definitely triple digits. This one's probably 50, 30, because we know all these numbers are a lie anyway. But which ones do you think would be the ones that get the most action and give out the most action? That's the key.
I think I at least got 1.
Let's find out. Raise your hand if you guessed it correctly.
Nobody.
Nope.
Yeah.
Just 1.
All right, now if you guys didn't see that, the one person that got guessed correctly was the frumpy, almost Asian-looking girl that you would not expect would get, and she went buck wild. And again, she's probably still lying about her numbers, and most of these girls are. But the only one that was right is the one with the highest body count is an overweight, frumpy girl that looks like a librarian, the kindergarten teacher. That just shows you that when women want to be promiscuous, it doesn't matter what they look like, it doesn't matter what they dress like, it just matters that they decide to be promiscuous. And if they decide to be, they can get the action. That's the difference between men and women. That is why women cannot and should not date like men. Because if you took the opposite, if you took a guy that was definitely frumpy looking, a little overweight, wore glasses, not attractive in any way, shape, or form traditionally, and he just decides he wants to sleep with a lot of women and rack his body count up and maybe do some long time bonding damage to him. He doesn't have a prayer. He's the guy that's showing up to his 30s as a guy that's never even been with a woman. And that's the girl that probably, I'd say, maybe even the least attractive out of all of them is the one with the highest body count.
Just 1.
I'm going to have everyone swap their numbers.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to pause this here. Again, guys, we know these women are likely lying. Now, what I find interesting is like Miss Asian thing here with the chesticles hanging out in the super short skirt. She knows, all these women know this is going on the internet, that they're going to be on this show. She's 18, I think she said. The girl here in the crop top and all that, she said she's 19. They might have been dropped off by family members. They probably still live at home. do you think they're telling the truth? I'm not making a judgment here. I'm asking you, do you think they're living or they're telling the truth? Or do you think they saying, hey, this is going to be seen by a lot of people, and they're at 18 and 19, they don't have their life established and they don't have the confidence to maybe tell it like it is. This thing here at 300, you'll find out she actually has a boyfriend. I'm, F in the chat for him. This one here with the 3 baby daddy, 4 baby, whatever it is, 3 or 4 baby daddy, she's got 70. Miss Pink Hair and Hips over here is 16, and this one's got 9. But she's the one that said she's, pan, so she likes everything. This one said, I think she said she was bi. It just doesn't, and all of them watch the entertainment, the what's the word I'm looking for? The saucy entertainment on the internet.
You're a virgin? Wow!
Wow.
What caught you off guard there?
The 300.
Why
of
did
course.
you think I had 16?
Because the pansexual thing, I just thought it would be a little bit higher number. Are you mad that I guessed 16?
I am not. I actually kind of wish I was that experienced.
Let me pause it there again. He asked her, are you upset that I guessed 16 and she's at 9? And she said, no, actually, I want my number to be higher. I wish I was that experienced. See, women do not understand how a lot of men think. A lot of men want a woman to say, I am inexperienced and I want to be with you, and then I will get my experience with you, dear boyfriend / husband / whatever. I will get my experience with you, and that way I don't come to the table with bad experiences, bad habits, bad body count, bad whatever, and you learn together. And she learns what you like, and that's all she knows. So there's not some guy that's taller or more muscular or hung better or can do a move that you can't to make her more excited. And she has no other reference other than you. I said, do you know how many guys would love that? To not have the pressure of, oh man, I wonder if she's thinking about an ex, or I wonder if I'm not making her happy. When a woman's like, I don't have anybody else to compare it to. That's the ideal for guys. Where guys get in trouble, I mean, you look at some of these counts, 9, 70, 16, whatever some of these other ones were. When she's with you, whether consciously or unconsciously, she's comparing that to every other dude that's been there.
What number did I give you?
70. Do you think that fits me? 16?
No.
So what made you think I was 70?
You look like maybe you'd want to have a lot of partners.
You look like a party girl. But here's the interesting thing. She's on the lower end at 16. And I forget how old they said she was, but she, a couple of these girls, 18, 19, 20. These are young women. 16 is still a very high body count for someone in their teens or young 20s, to be sure.
Me giving you 70, was it kind of offensive a little bit?
No, I took it as a compliment.
So him telling her, did you take it as an insult that I said 70? She took it as a compliment because that means she's that desired by men, or that many men would sleep with her. Like, this is what I'm talking about, man. She takes it as a compliment to be told 70. So what is now, of course, again, what are the odds she's really 16? 0 probably. But maybe she was at 30 and decided to have it. And then when she's being told, oh, I thought you were at 70, and she's like, oh, I took that as a compliment. You guessed me only at 30 or 16 or whatever. And then what does that also tell her? It tells her, I guess it's no big deal because he's chill about it. He's not being judgmental. I guess it's no big deal if I actually do have 70. And up and up and up and up and up, the count keeps going.
Wow. I love that.
Thank you.
70.
70, and I don't even have. This is my natural hair color.
This, now, yes, again, the tattoos on the arm's a giveaway. Tattoo on the thigh might be a giveaway. But she doesn't have the crazy hair. She doesn't have the makeup. She doesn't have the club clothes. If I saw her in a Walmart, I might see her tats and say, well, she had kind of a wild youth, but she looks young too. And the fact is, she didn't do a baby delete. She decided to keep it. She decided to keep all of them. Who knows if she decided to keep all of them. She's kept 4 or 5 or 6 of them, whatever it is. But if you saw this gal in like shopping, pushing a stroller or something, you would not be thinking 70. At least I wouldn't be. Again, this is the danger of dating men. And again, she's probably dropping numbers off. She's probably closer to triple digits. You just, and that's the problem with all of this stuff, is like back in the day, you kind of knew the girl that was the bad girl. You guys that are my age or a little bit older, remember, it got around school like, oh man, if you go on a date, take so-and-so to the drive-in, you'll definitely get some action. And you know what? You did. And you also knew who most of the good girls, like really good girls were, that are like, no, I'm not dating, I'm not touching boys, because they never had a boyfriend, because every boy wanted a girlfriend he could do something with. These were the girls that were usually very pretty, very religious, and would never touch a boy or have a boyfriend, because the guy was like, nah, man, I'm not going to date a girl that I can't get anywhere with. Now you can't tell. Now you don't know, but the odds are all of them have probably a higher count than you're wanting.
And I like my
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
I think you can just really like to fuck.
Yeah, agreed.
I made some false assumptions, I think.
Okay, she says you can just really, like, okay, yeah, she has a good relationship with her dad. She has normal hair color. Again, the only giveaway looking at her might be the tats on her arm, but if she wore a long sleeve shirt and, slightly longer dress or pants or shorts or whatever, you would not see those tattoos. Good relationship with her dad, normal hair color. She definitely doesn't look hot. And she says, well, 70's not, I mean, you can just really like to fuck. Okay, yeah, you can, but you can do that with the same person. It doesn't have to be with likely 100 plus different men and having children with 3 or 4 different ones. Like,
About being pregnant and the, sort of suburban mom look you have going on. That's not a bad thing. There's a lot of really hot suburban moms.
Yeah.
So.
Awesome.
She hates me.
What do you think of my number?
You're 300. Holy balls.
Yeah. I went through like a period where like I just kind of wanted to like have a roster of pretty boys, and then occasionally it was like girls. I just had a lot of fun in my 20s. Yeah. I really like my boyfriend, so I kind of hope that like,
Oh, that he'll be forever?
yeah.
300 is
Yeah,
it?
we're done.
Plus 1.
that is the face of a 300 body count. If you took a male equivalent, it would be the face of a 0, maybe 1, unless he paid somebody. Body count. Understand, just drill that into your head. The guys that are like, oh, I like mousy girls, or she's a computer nerd, or she's kind of thick and a little bit overweight, and she wears glasses and she never wears makeup out, and her hair's very plain. It has nothing to do with nothing. She could still be a freakazoid, and she's got a boyfriend. I guess he knows about her past. But you notice something. Not one man on this show, or one woman on this show, has had the balls to shame them. Has had that's a life choice that may come back and bite you in the ass someday. Or, wow, just anything. It's just, oh, that's cool. Hey, look at you go. Well, how did that happen? Well, yeah, hey, yeah. We need to bring shaming back again, I'm telling you.
Oh, that he'll be forever?
Yeah.
300 is
Yeah,
it?
we're done.
Plus 1.
If everyone feels comfortable, could we do a little group hug with Bob?
Come on, come on.
And just like that, Bob got STDs, bunch of them. So I thought this was an interesting video, but the problem is that no one got shamed. No one gets shamed anymore for anything they do. You want to be super overweight, 600 pounds, you go, girl. You want to crap on guys to do better for yourself, good for you. Oh, you cheated because he didn't want to pay the bills, good for you. Oh, you wanted to just go through your party phase and have, a count of 300 plus, good for you. And initially, I am definitely a guy that's like, hey, you do you, man. Like, I'm fine with that. But the problem is with everybody doing the you do you, look where it's getting us. Look where society's going. Look where because they don't stop. They don't stop at you do you. It's, oh, you want to be a housewife, a traditional housewife, and only be with one man? Oh, you want to teach your kids at home instead of letting them go to the school and learn the LDHD TV, message and salute the rainbow flag? Oh, you want to save yourself? Oh, you think it's bad we're going to shame you. They'll shame in one direction, which is not letting everyone do everything all the time and act like children. But if you try to have some traditional, maybe, I don't know, conservative values, they shame you for that. Okay, so if that's going to be the way it is, let's bring all shaming back. We'll have a culture war. Let's get at it. We'll see who wins. Because in the end, I think these people are going to be so damaged and unhappy, they will likely lose. Guys, again, if you're here on YouTube or Rumble, this is turning out to be about 38 minutes, so that's going to be what's going up on Locals. It's about a 40-minute one. I will put the chopped up one here on Rumble and YouTube, so if you want the longer content or the stuff I don't talk about here on YouTube, make sure to join us over at betterbachelor.locals.com today.